Devon Achane of the Miami Dolphins is injured in Sunday's game and is ruled out. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Dr. Stephen Wilson, and here on this channel, we analyze the mechanisms of sports injuries. So if this is the type of content that interests you, then please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. So in Sunday's game against the Patriots, we see Achane at the top of the formation here. He's going to come from the left side. He's going to be the ball carrier, and he's going to come around the right side of the formation, coming up to the line of scrimmage. And then here we start to see where the contact ensues. So right here we see the Patriots defender coming up to make the tackle on Achane. But Achane, he kind of lowers his head and he's going to absorb the collision with the left side of his helmet here. But the Patriots defender is coming in and makes contact with the front forehead part of his helmet. That produces a significant impact into the left side of Achane's head. That's going to cause the joints on the right side of his neck to compress and the muscles on the left side of his neck to be strained. So certainly in this position, we can expect a cervical spine strain from Devon Achane, and we roll the play a little bit further and we can see the end result. The outcome of this play, Achane was ruled out of the game with a concussion. So we can see at the point of impact how that occurs. In this position, Achane is still moving forward. Therefore, his skull and his brain are still moving in a forward direction. When the Patriots defender comes in and hits him from his left side, that's going to cause his neck and his skull to start to very suddenly move to his right. So when his skull moves to his right, but the brain inside his head is still moving to the front, that's going to cause his brain to bump up against the skull bones on the inside of his head. Achane's brain is bathed in a nice soft bath of cerebral spinal fluid. There's no actual attachments inside his skull. So when his skull suddenly shifts and starts turning to his right, and his brain is going forward, that's going to create an impact, a bit of a bumping in the inside of his skull. When that happens, that's going to cause the electrical circuits in his brain to temporarily malfunction, and therefore setting off the cascade of events that then induces the symptoms of a concussion. When he's laying on the ground after the play, the outcome of the concussion, the concussion is occurring in this moment right now as he lays on the field. You can see how he's in discomfort. He's going to be in pain. He's going to feel some dizziness, some fogginess, all the typical usual symptoms of a concussion that we can expect. That headache, that lack of clear thought patterns, dizziness, poor balance. And as a result of the concussion, Achane was then ruled out of the game. We're going to correlate what we saw there. We're going to do that with the anatomy screen here. So here we see the anatomy screen. So if you can picture Achane being the ball carrier and the impact came from his left side. So that would be this part of his skull. So Achane was moving in a forward direction when the impact came from his left side, forcing his head to his right in a right lateral flexed position. Again, that's going to strain the muscles and the joints in his neck, but his brain was traveling in a forward direction, and then his skull starts traveling to the right. That's going to cause the impact right here inside of his skull of his brain bumping up against the inside bones of his skull. When that happens, that's going to set off the electrical circuits in his brain to malfunction and initiating the cascade of events that then leads to the symptoms of a concussion. Achane was ruled out of the game due to this outcome. Hopefully he will be doing better and will be back next week perhaps. We wish him well. Thank you very much for watching as always. Have a great day.